number of years ago, I was training the Golden Tigress at the gym I was working at, and I brought in this practice sword. I believe it's made out of bamboo. So the Golden Tigress got really good. She could do it on a bosu, and we would practice swinging motions. Okay, so there's one arm, there's two arm. The reason I'm lifting my leg up because that challenges the balance. If you have a balance problem, probably not a good idea to start with that. Start with your feet down. So we'll do that. So you can practice, work your rectus abdominis. Now, the first thing I've done is I've flexed my knees. Not a lot, because that hurts the knees. Just enough to give springiness so it doesn't go in the lower back. Tummy draws in, crunch down. Tummy draws in, not push out. Push out, you hurt your lower back. Tummy draws in, not a lot, just a little, and boom, okay, and I roll the tailbone, bottom of the tailbone up. Why? Because then we're working the rectus abdominis, not the hip flexors. This is working the hip flexors. So it's crunch, limited motion. If you're gonna keep going down, you will have to bend, right, and use the hip flexors. So, crunch, good. Now, what happened is I got told that I can't use this anymore because it's a weapon. I tried to say, no, it's just a stick, but I was told no. However, they had staffs there, so I don't know why it really mattered, but you can do this at home. You can have lots of fun. So now I'm working the obliques. Notice the range of motion. It's equal on both. Contract, right? Contract. Lots of fun. This is not how you use a sword, by the way. I'm not teaching you how to use a sword. I'll put links to Fire and Steel, who I get most of my weapons from, and then maybe some other links, and you can watch how to use a sword properly and actually. Now, you'll notice my left hand is on, right, at the hilt, and then on the handle, my right hand's lower. Always do balance. If you do something one side, do it the other way, okay? Because exercise is about balance, muscle balance, not always using the same and having imbalance. So if you do Tai Chi, and those swords are more flexible, you can do all sorts of neat stuff, and you can come up and you can swing around, and I'm limited in space, so you'll have to watch a video on that. But this just creates a bit more, so now you're having even more fun working your obliques. You can do it two-handed, right? Get a little bit of leg work out there. Okay, so this is a practice sword. This is like a crusader sword or a two-handed sword. Again, this is from Fire and Steel. It's LARP. So if you're gonna have kids, or you don't want to actually have anything that potentially is going to damage things, again, you can use this. So, right, crunch, oblique, range of motion. Now, if I'm going to cut farther, I'm going to pivot on the balls of the toes. Why am I going to do that? Because now I've just torqued my knee and hurt it, and you can hurt your back. So, if you're going to go beyond that, and you practice, don't try to go fast right away, go slow, okay? So you can get a bit of transverse, and again, if you do it one-handed up, right, near the handle, grab the other way, just have fun. But do it with the proper range of motion. Okay. If you've got a young one and they want to practice with a katana, and you're like, that's not really a good idea right now, so there is a proper way to unsheath the katana, and I'm not trying to demonstrate that. I'm just grabbing it, taking it out, okay? Make sure that you're using, because this looks very real, so make sure that you're actually giving your kid the foam one. And then they can practice along with you. Right? And you've got slicing motions. Make sure they change the hand. Boom, transverse movement, right? Oblique. Then there's the real katana. The real katana, I don't know why you'd actually want to use this to work your core. It might look cool. I don't think gyms will allow you to bring this in, so maybe your backyard. I will say make sure that you're not going to kill someone or yourself, or you're not going to smash something like a light. So maybe do it outside or with really high ceilings, and preferably face the door so you know that if someone walks in you can stop. Again, I'm not teaching you how to use a sword. You can go look at other videos for that. This is dull and it's made more for a prop. It is a real katana. It's steel. Don't give this to your little kid to use by accident. Make sure if you have a fake katana that they actually are using the fake katana or LARP katana. Okay, so again, this looks cool though because it's real. Knees are flexed, tummy goes in slightly as you crunch down, bum and tailbone rolls forward, so towards, right, this way. You're curling your tailbone up, not back. You're not doing this. Okay, and then you can obliques, cut, turn the foot slightly, turn the foot slightly like you're playing golf. Okay, there's some fun things you can do. You can come up, you can do one arm, right, get that practice. And then there's ways of switching hands. I didn't do that really properly because I'm more interested in entertaining you and giving you a neat little exercise, but you can come up and cut. Okay, so this is more of a Tai Chi movement. Their swords are usually more flexible. You can do thrusting. Again, switch. Make sure you do both. That's kind of awkward because I'm keeping my feet in one spot. You should be stepping forward. So again, just limited range. The idea is just to have fun working your core. All right, play it safe. Make sure you remember the difference between practice, LARP, or sponge, foam, sword, and a real one, because the real one can definitely cause damage or death. All right, till next time.